Hello and welcome to Is This Cinema? We are here. Ironman 3, the movie Brad could not wait to get to.
Could not wait.
Marty may be on the ropes here.
Shane Black.
We'll see.
Shane Black.
We kick off this evening with a look at the cinema.
Cinema.
We'll only do cinema.
Cinema news.
Cinema.
It's not cinema, it's something else.
Problem with American cinema.
You don't know anything about good cinema.
My real life began in this cinema.
This is great cinema.
Beautiful, beautiful cinema.
Hello and welcome to Is This Cinema?
Hello.
Ironman 3.
Iron
Brad,
Man 3.
who has never seen a Marvel movie, has watched the entirety of Phase 1.
I have.
And now he's watched Iron Man 3. We're in Phase 2.
Into Phase 2.
Phase 2. Can you
Who
believe
thought
it?
I would make the Phase 2 of Marvel, the MCU.
I thought he would have a rage fit and
If it
just
weren't
get
for
out of
you,
here.
I would never, ever have made it this far.
If you've been watching the show, Brad has been very excited about
I love
Iron
Shane
Man
Black.
3 because it was, of course, written and directed by Shane Black.
Co-written.
Co-written? Okay.
We got a little bit of Drew Pearce involved.
It's clearly, there's a lot of fingers in this pie.
It's clearly a Shane Black film.
Well, do you want to get into it?
Yes,
Iron Man 3?
Of course I do.
Let's go.
That's why I'm here.
All right. It starts out with a voiceover.
Like
Tony.
it's a Shane right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Shane Black.
We
I'm like,
create
this
our
is
own
Shane Black.
demons.
We create our own demons.
This is
Which is the theme of the whole movie.
it's a theme for Tony Stark in general.
The whole
because
thing. What the Iron Patriot is a
The Iron
a thing.
Patriot. That's essentially like the Mark II with the paint job.
yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, the Iron Patriot.
It's the one that was
is
still
laughable.
right. And I love that how he points that out. He's like, or he points it out to the kid. He's like, War Machine. He's like,
It's Iron Patriot now.
That's way cooler.
No, it's not.
no, it's not. He created his demon,
Yeah.
Aldrich Killian,
By blowing him off at the rooftop.
blowing him off.
Yeah.
Also, he tried to give him a card, but of course, as we discussed, Tony doesn't like to be handed things.
Which is such a weird.
I don't like being handed.
That's because I love to be handed.
It's like a dick move. It's like,
It's like it is. It's like I don't.
It's kind of like Val Kilmer in Tombstone, where it's like, forgive me if I don't shake hands.
Mr. Holliday. Forgive me if I don't shake hands.
The script,
But yeah,
Shane Black turned in, had Maya as the villain. Ike Perlmutter,
said
halfway
no,
through,
not a
he
chance.
said, no, this is not happening. No one's going to believe this.
But does he realize that I'm talking to Shane Black?
He doesn't care. He knows it all because he's an old man and he's been doing this forever. And he's been. Now, you may have your Shane Black blinders on. And I normally have my like Marvel rose-colored glasses. Like it's not that bad, for a Marvel movie. This ending, I'm not saying the movie
ending
was
sucks.
bad.
No, the ending sucks. The ending sucks.
This whole movie is clunky. Like they had some great ideas. That barrel of monkey scene is one of my favorite scenes in the MCU. I watch that direction, writing.
when he gets to
I am watching it like
when he gets to when
like
he
this.
goes to the where's he go? He goes to where the little kid lives. What's that?
in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
I like that whole sequence.
With the kid is
Yeah.
great. That is great stuff.
We're connected.
Yeah.
That little kid is Shane
He's
Black.
great. Yeah.
That's a total device that should be
Do you know
done
how I
more
know?
often.
Because we're connected.
I can tell. You know how I can tell? Because we're connected.
And then he just zooms
It's like-
away. Like it's so great. And what is interesting is Tony kind of resents his dad for being so
For
cold
sure.
and distant.
Totally does.
So and then Tony's kind of cold and distant to this kid, even though
cold as hell.
yeah, even though
Tell him
he
to
like
shut up.
Which happens, dads leave. No need to be a pussy about it. Here's what I need.
good stuff. Like
The whole sequence with the kid is good.
Can you feel that? We're done here.
this is a Shane Black line. When they're in the bar, they're having the big fight in the bar, and she's all extremist out. And,
Yeah.
You walked right into this one. I've dated hotter chicks than you.
When he kills her,
yes.
That's all you got. Trick in a cheesy one-liner.
Sweetheart, that could be the name of my autobiography.
That could be my autobiography.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
that could
yes.
be the name of my autobiography. Is this a Shane Black kind of line where the Mandarin says, America's like a fortune cookie?
Which is why they're hollow, full of lies, and leave a bad taste in the mouth.
That's a beautiful analogy.
It's a cinematic
whether it's
line.
true or not, whatever.
A cinematic
but
line.
Sure.
That's Shane
for
Black.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about, first of all, callbacks from Shane Black?
Yes, please.
All right, so first of all, we have the one in the media van
Tony needs Gary.
in the truck where he goes, when he shows him the tattoo.
Boom! Hispanic Scott Bale.
Yeah.
That's from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Is it?
When they're showing, when him and Harmony are at the bar pointing out people.
On the left next to Brazilian Billy Bob Thornton.
Be over there with Native American Joe Pesci. Punk rock Steven Seagal.
That's from,
Nice.
That's from Kiss Kiss
Very
Bang Bang.
good.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have like patterned my whole look after you.
So what? So now what? Final thoughts? What are we doing?
Final thoughts. I did
is
not
it too,
like
Is it too soon?
the 3 villain storyline.
A huge. It was just It was too muddled. It was muddled.
We're talking about how Tony was kind of angry about his father, how his father was very cold and distant, and he's
they
cold
gotta
and
probably
distant
close
to this
that
kid.
storyline at some point.
And he's kind of like cold and distant to this kid, but
Yeah.
he did hook him up with a pretty sweet.
At the end, that's a cool scene. The kid's so happy.
Right.
He's like,
fixed up the car, gave him this huge.
The kid's
and
so happy.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but because he criticized his potato gun.
You got me. Nice potato gun. Barrel's a little long. Between that and the wide gauge, it's gonna diminish your FPS.
yeah.
And then he was actually impressed. He was like,
Yes,
"Oh, okay."
yeah.
And then,
That's a cool scene.
But at the end of the scene, it said "Potato Gun Mark II."
Yes.
It was
yes,
so
yes.
his own design,
Yeah.
so which I did like.
That's one of the reasons why I liked that storyline. What's next?
Oh, did you notice the post-credit scene? You realize the whole time he's talking to Banner.
To Banner, yeah.
His science bro.
Yeah.
But Banner falls asleep after the first
It's
line.
like,
so.
I don't know, like around the yeah.
It's like, it's not really my area.
Yes, yeah.
I don't have the temperament. For,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's right.
All right, Brad.
Well,
You like this movie a little bit more than I did. I still like this movie. But this movie has a lot of problems. And I think a lot of them could
They
have
all
been
do.
fixed with Maya. Right. But if I were a betting man, this is Marty's best shot of going down.
no doubt.
So
No doubt. I think he
so
would
let's
say the
have
same
it.
thing.
Let's have it. Your final thoughts.
All right, so this is a Shane Black film through and through, which I think it would have been better with just Maya as the protagonist.
Yeah.
Or antagonist. I'm sorry.
I feel cheated, and I don't like this movie as much as you do.
And this is I didn't say I liked it. I liked Shane Black in this. Okay, so this is I would say with this movie, I'm against Marty
No,
for the
Marty.
first time.
You're against Marty.
I would call this cinema.
Wow. I would have never guessed that this is our first.
Who said part 3 was a troubled production?
Ironman 3 is a troubled production. When
Shane Black runs a tight
Ike
set.
Perlmutter comes down and says, yeah, change your ending, jerk
Black
off."
runs a tight set.
Yeah, he does. He does. Shane Black does.
He runs a tight set.
Is that why he was like bending over backwards? Here, Mr. Perlmutter.
He runs a tight set.
Oh, you don't like my script? Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I'm not. Look, I'm speaking out of turn here. I'm sorry.
He invented a new genre.
No Shane Black hate, but I'm sorry. The ending was bad. But anyway,
All right.
so yeah,
We'll see you next
Thor,
week.
The Dark World. Wherever you found us, thanks for listening to Is This Cinema. You can follow us along on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And of course, your favorite podcast feed. Give us a review, like, follow, and we'll see you next time.